Hey guys, it's Lego Empire bringing you guys another Lego video here. Today we're doing something a little different. We're going to be talking about the sets that could potentially come out with the Bad Batch. Um, More or less what's going to come out in the next year or two, 22, 23, and so on. And that's also not including if they make another season for Bad Batch. So, getting onto it here, obviously the first set that comes to mind is in the first few moments of Bad Batch. There is an ATTE with a Captain Clone Trooper and Kanan's from Rebels. Spoilers. Kanan's Jedi Master and young Kanan saying, "I the Bad Batch are coming," or "I have reinforcements coming." So that's a set in itself. You know, we could see that for $120, $150 with two or three clone troopers and Kanan and his master. It definitely is a solid candidate, especially since it's been some time since we got an ATTE, and they're kind of expensive now. So I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. Um, Obviously, we're already getting the Bad Batch shuttle, as probably you guys are all aware of. The the next thing that comes to mind is probably a Venator. Um, They've not acknowledged or said anything that there's going to be a Venator coming out anytime soon or a UCS Venator. However, I do believe we will be seeing one very soon. After the gunship comes out here in a couple months, I would not be surprised if the next UCS for next year or the year after that would be a UCS Venator. Um, it would probably be a Clone Wars Venator. It'd probably be red, as opposed to the ones you see at the end of Empire Strike or at the end of Revenge of the Sith, where they're all silver and more ISD or Imperial Star Destroyer like, with just being silver. Um, Later in the episode, we do see AATs with droids. As you guys know, the Attack on Mandalore set with the one AAT and a clone trooper and Ahsoka is currently out. It's just more fuel to the fire that we may see more AATs in the coming years. I wouldn't be surprised if this set stays on the shelves for a while, maybe even longer than some of the other sets that got released along the same time last year in August. Um, I would say it'd be kind of cool if we got a set. It's never happened before that has two AATs, and then we get the entire Bad Batch while they still are using the molds for them. Maybe we get like four droids, and it's $100 or $90, $80. It depends. I think that'd definitely be cool. I'd buy it, maybe one or two. Um, but again, I don't want duplicates of my figures, so it's one of those things that I go back and forth on all the time. Um, Now, this is where things get into spoiler territory. I'll tell you now. Spoilers, spoilers for the show. I'm going in episode 2 and episode 3. Episode 1 came out about 3 weeks ago, so if you're not watching it right now, I know you may be waiting to binge it, but it's out there, so what are you doing? Anyway, so in episode 2, they go and visit a clone trooper from the original Clone Wars series who left the Clone Wars he went AWOL and started a family. And they go through this entire spiel of getting these chain codes so they can get off world with their family because the Empire is cracking down and using the clones as a police force or a policing type force to hold these planets hostage, essentially. And there's a bunch of shenanigans that happen throughout the episode. But the one thing that strikes me as something that I'd like to see is maybe we get like a starport or a spaceport or like a checkpoint. And many of the Star Wars extended universe and movies, sort of like Solo. Solo goes through a checkpoint at the very beginning of the movie when he's on Corellia, and nothing happens. I mean, he doesn't get to leave, and the rest of the movie happens. But I think it'd be really cool if we got like a teller booth with one clone trooper inside, like an officer maybe, and one or two other clones with a little bit of a wall or a barricade there, and you actually get to see a little bit of the transport. I think that'd be a cool set. I don't know if we'll ever get it, but it definitely would be neat. Maybe even like a mini build. Um, and I could see that probably being like 50, $60, maybe. Depends on how much detail they give us. I mean, if they give us the booth, two barricades, in the ship, be good enough. I mean, you could probably get that for 50, $60. Um, Going on to some of these smaller sets we might see, we're probably going to get a couple more speeders. Um, I wouldn't be surprised if we get another Bad Batch shuttle, to be honest, going on another tangent. But um, there is an animal in the third episode that's like a energy siphon animal. It goes through and it survives off energy. Excuse me. And I wouldn't be surprised if we get that in a set with the new member of Clone Force 99, and I mean, that'd be kind of cool. You know, it'd be like a $10-15 build. It could be even part of the kids line. You get an animal, you get like 2 figures, and you get some rocks. I mean, it'd be interesting. While it's unlikely, it's neat. Also in episode 3, at that point, the Crosshair is running with his own Imperial squad, and they go back to Saw Gerrera's camp from episode 2. And this could be 2 sets. Set 1 is, so I showed in my Jedi unboxing video, my Lego unboxing video from like about a week ago. I got the Republic shuttle, and it's a great set. However, you do get to see in this third episode of Bad Batch, Crosshair and his guys are actually in an Imperial, not the iconic Tidarium shuttle, but they are in the Republic transport shuttle, but it's been grayed out. I think it'd be really cool if we got that set, just to have another version of it. I think it's cool. It's a good build. The old build is super dated. The new one could look a lot better. You could get 3 or 4 Dark Troopers and Crosshair in his Imperial garb. It would be sick. On the other hand, we have Saw Gerrera's camp. It could be a Rebel set. And you get Saw Gerrera, you get 2 or 3 Rebels, and you get a little camp with some tents, and, you know, a small little build, small little playset. I think that'd be really cool. As of right now, that's pretty much it for potential sets for Bad Batch. They haven't really shown off a lot of vehicles and a lot of things going on, but I assume within the next like 10 episodes we're gonna get, there's gonna be a lot more for me to cover. If you guys did like this format of the video, please let me know below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And just letting you guys know, I will be doing a version of this particular episode from start to finish when the series is finished in the coming months. But until next time, I've been Lego Empire, and I will see you guys later.